Hello. Greetings. It's today. Yes. It's that day known as today. Fancy that. How are we all doing on this fine day that is today? Hey Axel, British. Life gave Lemus. I think you're missing a letter there. And Nico, hello. Alright, let's do some invites. Who wants what? I was messing more with my little workshop mode last night. I managed to do a weird thing. I was trying to get a third-person camera working, but it didn't quite work as intended. So I ended up with a second-person camera instead.
Our world is worth fighting for.
Which is not quite what I was going for, but you know. How did I gain around 2,000 hours in just a month? I didn't. Wow.
Adaptive circuits engaged. Honor. This'll help. Healing and high. This'll help. Healing and high. This'll help. Double. Reverting personality. Adaptive circuits engaged.
Oh no.
Step Rider.
Oh, hello, Wallace.
Adaptive circuits engaged. Honor. This'll help. Double. This'll help. Personality duplication complete. Adaptive circuits engaged. McCree.
Aw.
Don't move. Oh, excuse me.
Oh no.
Hold up now.
Oof.
Easy. Hold on.
You're partaking in electronic deception through radio frequencies and moon company. Aliens? I thought it was supposed to be realistic.
It's honey.
Adaptive circuits engaged. McCree. Personality duplication complete.
Hold on.
Where are you?
Easy.
Over this way?
Adaptive circuits engaged.
There's a community-made campaign with aliens. Oh. They integrated it into the game. Oh.
Adaptive circuits engaged. Version personality. Echo online. Adaptive circuits engaged. May. Push it out. 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 Personality duplication.
Yeah, this looks fine. His wave looks really weird. His eyes go really weird. Okay, good.
Arriving at Watchpoint Gibraltar. Prepare to attack. Select your hero. Is everyone ready? Attack commences in 30 seconds.
Think you can keep up with me?
That is pretty weird, isn't it?
One. Attack. Burning them down. Escort the Ability increased.
Get out of here, Moira. Skeletor. Oh no! Well, that was rude. Can you join next game? Yeah, if you want to.
Thanks for the second chance.
Greetings. Well, his wife. Yes. He was the co-creator. Hey, Ursula.
System reboot complete. Lifting off.
Heroes never die.
Ah! Kill him! Oh dear.
Active circuits engaged. Reinhardt.
Oh, there we go, got him. Oh.
That was a learning experience. Flight routine activated.
Unless we can get the checkpoint, this game won't last much longer. I feel not having golden guns, fine. I'm not that bothered about golden guns. That doesn't bother me. I have 2. That's all I need. If they give us another way of getting golden guns in the future, that's great. If not, oh well. Doesn't really matter. They're just pixels on a screen. They have as much importance to me as I give them. And if I don't give them any importance, they don't have any importance to me. Simple. Hello. Yes. Hey, Clepsy. I think it would be a good idea, personally, if Blizzard decided, hey, let's give people golden guns once they max out a hero in hero missions in Overwatch 2. I feel like that would be enough effort to earn a golden gun. Even if it's not the same type of effort, it's still effort. So I think that would be more meaningful as well than just giving people points, which they can then invest in whatever hero they feel like investing in, even if they've never played that hero before. The golden gun system as it stands right now is really no good, because it really doesn't mean anything apart from the fact I've played competitive, and guess what? You got sprays and player icons for that as well. So why do you need golden guns tied specifically to competitive? Because it really means nothing at the moment. You've played some competitive. Congrats, have a golden gun. Kind of meaningless. If they were, let's say, from the start, they were not tied to competitive, and then for Overwatch 2, they're like, hey, we want to give you something extra for making the effort of maxing out a hero's level in the hero missions. So here, have a golden gun. That would mean a lot more, because it would mean you would have actually put effort into that specific hero for a meaningful amount of time. As it stands right now, the golden guns just mean, oh, you played some competitive. Could have been a little, could have been a lot. There's no way of knowing, because end of season rewards can mean as little as 10 matches per season. Well, 5 now. Right. 15 if you want to max it out per season. That's really not much effort. And it's not even tied to any specific hero, which makes it even more meaningless. No, I don't have Echo's golden weapon. This is just her moth skin that's somewhat golden in appearance in certain parts. And the thing is, not only are golden guns themselves meaningless, but I believe they have a negative effect on the quality of competitive matches as a whole. Because you get people in competitive matches, especially during placements, that really don't care about competitive, they're just there for the golden guns. And those are the kind of teammates you don't really want on your team, because they don't care in the end. So I feel like the solution would be give us a different way of rolling golden guns. Sure, if you want to keep it in competitive, that's fine. Gives people an extra way of getting them, but not necessarily mandatory. I feel like that would help. Jeff acknowledged fairly early on that golden guns are a mistake, but he's just done nothing about it. Her forearm becomes golden as well as her hand. I think it's both. Might be both. Both forearms and hands. Because she shoots her stuff with her left hand too. Left hand shoots the sticky bombs. Oh.
I need to get back in there.
Got a new keyboard. Nice. I thought you said you got it yesterday.
Lifting off.
Didn't you get it yesterday? And then you told me yesterday, and now you're telling me again today. Or did you tell me yesterday that you're getting it today? I don't remember. Something like that. Said you'll get it today. Okay. Makes sense. How is it? Do you like it?
30 seconds remaining.
Right.
That was a learning experience. Position.
Ready on the card.
Adaptive circuits engaged.
I'll have a bit of diva. Diva.
All systems check now.
Oh, that did nothing.
Heroes never die.
Oh. You love it. Oh, that's good news. What? Get out of here. Okay, there we go.
Victory.
need to restart your... Ow! Okay, do that. The VR. Ooh. Need to tweet. There we go. Only half an hour late. Oops. I had it ready to go, so all I needed to do was click the button, but still. Boop. Or we'll wait a bit. Oh, thanks for following, Mel Sonny. Welcome. Wait for British to get back online and then we'll carry on. Got your keyboard last week and you already spelt juice over it. Congrats. The keyboard I bought apparently is spill resistant, so yeah. And the design of it is, yeah, certainly in that vein. Because if you see, all the keys are raised off the board and there's no like indent or anything. So if I spilt on it, it would just all roll off the keyboard, which is pretty good. Not that I don't think I've ever spilt drink on my keyboard before, at least not to any meaningful degree. A few drops here and there, I think, at the most. Oops, not that yet. But yeah, juice is not a good thing to spill on a keyboard because it's sugary and it makes things all sticky. Sticky. Diva's a bit broken on this. Her mech is completely empty right now. Anyone else see this? My mech is empty. No, don't do that.
I hate this camera angle.
Ah, yeah, empty mech.
Justice reigns from above.
Activating self-destruct sequence. This is going to nerf this.
Justice reigns from above.
Nerf this. All systems fading out. Nerf this. Suiting up. Nerf this.
Oh,
Activating self-destruct
killed 2 people, quad kill. Yeah, that seems good.
this.
What's up with that face? Alright. Cool. Yeah. Floating, floating mags. Yeah, seems good.
So what decided for you to go to this camera angle, Dave?
I was trying to do a third-person camera and it didn't quite work. I was like, hey, this is interesting. You don't usually see it from this perspective, so... I broke it.
Meteor strike.
I'm just stuck. Noodle soup. Ah, good afternoon. I need to move myself. No! Stop that. Yeah, I was trying to get out of range. So, this seems fine. So let's just turn that down a bit. There we go. There we go. Easy.
Dave, I've got first person camera.
Huh?
I got the normal camera.
How?
I don't know.
He's a hacker, Dave Bannon.
Probably when you moved me on my team because I was ulting. Probably messed stuff up.
Interesting. Oh.
Personality synchronization 100%. Good to be back.
Uh-huh.
Double confirmed. Double confirmed.
Okay. The update currently on PTR was going to make it even better for that kind of spam, because they're adding stuff in that will allow you to script in interrupts specifically, rather than having to stun the player. You start to interrupt the ability, which will work for everything, not just certain abilities. Yeah, you may join us if you wish. So that'll be fun to play with. Oh. Oh no.
System reboot complete.
Have you tried turning it off and on again? Oh.
Sniper.
Changing position. Double. Ability increased.
Ooh, nice.
Heroes never die.
Good job.
Dan doe je al gek genoeg. Doe maar normaal, hè? Dan doe je al gek genoeg.
Thank you. Personne n'échappe.
Yeah.
System reboot complete.
So you've been leveling around the same pace as me.
My ultimate is charging. Experiment is ready. Time for a graffiti bus.
Update. Target destroyed. Executing flight maneuvers.
Because yeah, since I hit level 10,000, I've been going at a deliberately slower pace.
System reboot complete.
Don't need to push myself on levels anymore. Really no need. Got him.
Adaptive circuits engaged. Sigma. Double confirm.
Just have to refresh. Yep. That's one form of turning it off and on again.
Personality duplication.
Nanoboost administered.
Last round. Changing position. Score
So he turned off the page and turned it back on.
0.
Refreshed. Without closing the page. Right.
I like this. Is everyone ready?
Gelukkig nieuwjaar. Doe maar normaal, hè?
Where does
Dan doe
it
je al
go?
gek genoeg. Doe maar normaal, hè? Dan doe je al gek genoeg. Doe maar normaal, hè? Dan doe je al gek genoeg. Doe maar normaal, hè? Dan doe je al gek genoeg.
3, 2, 1. Round 2. Capture the objective.
True.
On the objective. Gather at this position.
Adjusting angle of attack. Heal up. Update. Target destroyed. Repairing internal circuitry.
Guess he didn't want to continue.
Lifting off.
Claiming the objective.
Ow.
Move up at my position. Rendezvous at my position.
Regeneration complete. Adaptive circuit engaged.
Yeah, the anniversary event should start in about 3 weeks.
Changing position.
Heroes never die.
And maybe something else too. The double XP event is usually at the end, so
Enemy sniper detected.
Tactical visor out.
still got about 5 weeks to wait till that.
I need to get back in there.
Double XP usually lasts about 5 days. Last year, I made sure to take time off work to make the most of it. This year I won't have to.
Experiment.
System reboot complete.
Doe maar normaal, hè? Dan doe je al gek genoeg.
Boosting up. Enemy sniper.
If you play for 24 hours, you can get 30 levels with double XP.
Score 1 to 1.
Ah, bonjour.
Gelukkig nieuwjaar. Wie boter op zijn hoofd heeft, moet uit de zon blijven. Doe maar
No,
normaal,
that's
hè?
French.
Dan doe je al gek genoeg.
Konnichiwa is Japanese.
Round 3. Capture the objective.
Executing flight maneuvers. Quite the boost.
I'm taking care of you.
So he's just saying hello in different languages, and so was I.
Sniper, get your head down or lose it.
Ooh. 2 kills, 1 right click. Excellent. Hey there, G.
Flight routine.
Konnichiwa comes from Japanese.
Dein Schutzengel ist da. Yeah, you may join. Back in the fight.
If if you wish.
Learning from that one. Moving up.
Damage boost engaged.
I like this.
Played Valorant. Thoughts? 35 kill game. Is that more unusual in Valorant than in Overwatch?
Stabilizing system core.
Yeah. And small note streamers get permanently banned for less.
That was a learning experience.
You found me. I wasn't hiding. Welcome. Yeah. Well, I've played Overwatch for since the open beta, beginning of May 2016.
Going free.
Oh, hold on, hold on. Woo! Okay, good. Oh, thanks, Cloudy. For the follow.
Learning from that one.
Banana.
Heroes never die.
Get him.
Burning them down.
There we go. We've got the French woman. Almost 4 years old.
Defeat. Play of the game. Double kill.
Favorite kind of nut? The fresh kind. Daily noob nuts. Alright, I'm gonna edit this slightly. Okay, that should work a little better. So you can get second person camera now by holding the interact button. You don't need to have it on all the time. Let's try that out.
Our world is worth fighting for.
Okay, it doesn't end. And it doesn't reset. I guess I'll have to have a camera reset option. Oh no. Aw. Yeah.
Personality synchronization 100%.
Oh, that's a bit weird.
Widowmaker.
I have to find a way of resetting the first person camera.
No one can hide from my sight.
Traveling to Aken. Prepare your defenses. Select your hero.
Personality synchronization. Double confirmed. Double confirmed. Double confirmed. Double confirmed. Lifting off.
Attackers in 30 seconds.
Greetings.
Hi. Keep to the plan, but be ready to adapt if necessary. Flight routine activated.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Restoring health systems.
Oh. Ah, Guten Tag.
Learning from that one. Double confirmed. Moving up.
No.
Stop the payload.
Need to restart. Okay. Were you getting trash?
Switching back to combat mode.
Alright.
Flight
Trash. Alright. Need to fix that. So your is better.
Team kill. Hello.
My latency is normal.
That was a double confirmed. Stabilizing system.
I heard someone earlier complaining about lag issues. I think there's percentage of the player base that may be affected, whether they're all related or not. Who knows? Do I like trees? Yes, they're important. They're important.
Switching back to combat mode.
600. Yeah, that's a little high. Yes, I may review. Oh, rip.
Back online.
Favorite tree. Are we talking generally or one tree in particular?
Play of the game.
It's another max diamond. One tree in particular. I got a plum tree in my back garden. Quite small, but every year it gives it a go. Rolling happens. Both ways. From time to time. Let me know when you've solved your problem and I'll re-invite you. $5 meg. What? What kind of internet is 5 meg these days? Jeez. It's barely enough to do anything. This was the one I found before. I just copied the code from someone else's workshop and shoved it into mine, and it didn't quite work as intended. What I can do, what I did was basically import their code, take a look. So this is what I want. Turn off camera. Stop camera event player. Oh, that's easy. Alright. If button is held, I'll need an else. Let's move that up. And then stop camera event player. And we add a condition. We'll do that, and then I'll delete that one. Boop. So that'll make it, so if you're holding the interact key, it does this. And if you're not, it resets it. It's not perfect, but it should work. There's a better way of doing it that is probably a little less spammy in terms of code. But yeah, let's move everyone to the blue team. Boop. Okay, let's see. So that's normal.
World is worth fighting for.
And the key doesn't work anymore.
The name's Napri.
Heal up.
Now, hold on.
Walk the dog.
This takes time.
Oh, excuse me.
Get clear.
Hold up.
You're powered up. Get in there.
Doesn't do anything anymore.
Administer. Die feeder.
Step right up.
Nano boost. Administer.
Step
Nano
right
boost.
up.
Administer. Get clear.
Buckle up. This gun's step right up.
Healing enough.
Freeze! Don't move!
This will help.
Using variables.
Get clear.
Freeze! Don't move!
Step right up.
Die feeder. Healing enough. Heal up.
High position. Raycaster position.
Get clear. Walk it off. This will help. Get nano boost administered.
Ain't no
Nano
stopping
boost
me.
administered. Nano boost administered.
Freeze! Don't move!
Die feeder.
Freeze! Don't move! Freeze! Don't move! Freeze! Don't move!
Get clear. Die feeder. Anna checking in.
Step right up.
Healing enough. This will help.
Step right up.
Get clear. Die feeder.
Step right up.
Get clear. Die feeder. Healing enough. Walk it off. Get clear. Die feeder. Heal up. This will help. Healing enough. Walk it off. Get clear. Heal up. Walk it off. Get clear. Healing enough. Heal up. Walk it off. Get clear.
Don't move.
This will help.
Why can't I check if that's false?
Get clear. Heal up. Die feeder. Get clear. This will help. Walk it
Step
off.
right up.
Heal up. Heal up. Walk it off.
Easy.
This will help. Die feeder. Healing enough. This will help. Die feeder. Healing enough. Die feeder. This will help.
I can delete these bits.
Nano boost administered. Walk it off. Nano boost
And then I'll add a second.
Nano boost administered. Nano boost administered.
Add a second command.
Get enough.
Easy.
Nano boost administered.
Don't move.
This will help. Walk it off. Get clear.
Step right up.
Die feeder.
Step
Healing
right
enough.
up.
This will
Step
help.
right up. Step right up.
Get clear. Walk it off.
Soldier 76.
Heal up.
No. Okay.
Traveling to Hanamura.
Ah.
Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
Alright.
Personality synchronization 100%. Good to be back.
We can do it together!
Yeah, together.
Double confirmed. Double confirmed.
Attack commences in 30 seconds.
I see.
Quite the boost.
Doe maar normaal, hè. Dan doe je al gek genoeg.
Yeah, I know, right?
Normaal, hè. Dan doe je al gek genoeg. Doe maar normaal, hè. Dan doe je al gek genoeg. Gelukkig nieuwjaar. Wie boter op zijn hoofd heeft, moet uit de zon blijven.
Yeah,
Ik weet het.
I know, right?
Ik weet het.
One.
Get clear.
What do you think you're doing? Oh, Spice, what do you think you're doing?
Hello there.
Why don't I play comp? It sucks. Don't like it.
That was a learning experience.
I'm a more casual player. And competitive is not casual. So I'd rather not.
What do you think you're doing?
Quick play is boring. For you, maybe, but not for me.
Someone call for air support.
To each their own, you know? Ooh.
Hello there. Is there yet?
Learning
Wow.
from that one.
They've got 3 diamonds on their team. Diamond borders. And a plat border. But it's likely that my level still dwarfs their entire team, even with all that.
Heroes never die.
Targets locked and eliminated. Mobility increased.
This has leveled up so much. Oh, got him. Ooh. Can't I burn out from the game playing it too much? Because I just play for fun and I can do that every day. And it doesn't matter whether I win or lose, I can still enjoy the experience. And I don't get tired of having fun.
Anyone want to join me? Objective A and on fire.
Commence attack on objective.
Going free.
Ah, good morning, Ghostwood. What was that May doing?
Adaptive circuits engaged.
Whee! Oh yeah. Oh no. Oh. Yeah, but I'm not, which is good. It means I don't have to spend any more money on other video games if I don't want to. Just keep playing this one. Good. Ow.
Flight routine activated.
I'm here.
I like this.
Jackpot. All my mains, everyone.
Restoring health systems.
Look. Just everyone. Just everyone. So it's fine. At the moment, it's just Echo because Echo needs a lot of time to catch up. But once she has caught up, then, you know, everyone. Again.
Learning from that one. Going free. Changing position.
Ah!
System reboot complete.
Doe maar normaal, hè? Doe je al gek genoeg.
I started playing Overwatch open beta. Now it's the beginning of May 2016, so it's almost been 4 years. since I played Overwatch for the first time.
Almost time for a graphitic flux.
Heroes never die.
A graphitic flux is upon us.
60 seconds remaining.
Could probably find out the exact date, actually. Just need to find out when the open beta started.
System reboot complete. 30 seconds remaining.
5th of May, the open beta started. So it's possible I was playing Overwatch on my birthday in 2016. I don't remember exactly, but yeah, it was around that time.
10 seconds remaining.
How made is the quickest to level up in? I made a whole video about XP. It's on YouTube. It's pretty close to 100,000 views, which is nice. It's very easy to find. Of course, if you want to find it even easier, just type !EXP in chat and a link will pop up. It goes directly there. It's worth watching that to get a better understanding about how the XP system works as a whole, as well as which modes are the best.
Routine activated.
Sorkon. First time I've ever heard of it.
Play of the game.
Well, that was a match that happened. They announced the open beta on the 7th of March, and it started on May the 5th. Okay. So Blizzard decided to announce it 2 months before it even started. Are they going to do the same for Overwatch 2? Let's have a look. What did he say exactly?
Hey everybody, this is Jeff with the Overwatch team. This is a really exciting developer update to be doing because I feel like we have some really great news for you. We're running an open beta. It's been something that's been requested time and time again from everybody. I think it's important to go into why we're running this open beta. So when we started the Overwatch beta process, we had talked about really...
So to give this a bit of context though, this is after the closed beta had run for quite a long time. The Overwatch closed beta, when did that start? Let's have a look. It started on October 27th, 2015. So it ran for 1, 2, 3, and then like 8 months or so. And basically ended with the open beta, and then a few weeks later, launch. And the closed beta started with 18 heroes, and 3 more were added during the beta, which was D.Va, Genji, and Mei. Interesting. Okay.
Really wanted to keep the beta small and run a traditional closed beta for testing purposes. It helped us with the balance of the game. design decisions that we were making. It allowed us to do radical changes without freaking out a whole big community. And it allowed us to grow our server infrastructure in a really healthy, sort of slow growth sort of way. But we got a lot of feedback from people saying, you know, I need to be able to try this game. And a lot of people, and I agree with this because I'm like this myself, a lot of people felt like, you know, I don't necessarily want to buy the game until I've had a chance to try it. And so please give me a chance to try it. And if the game is really awesome, you know, I'm in. But I want to evaluate this for myself. So, you know, we really thought about, we saw a lot of suggestions saying, hey, if I pre-ordered the game, let me into the closed beta. And that's a cool idea, and a lot of games do that, but we were sort of doing that slow server growth over time, and we didn't want to just hammer our systems and sort of have the game out there. So that wasn't going to work for us, but you know, we tried to come up with something where we could have our closed beta, but also give everybody a chance to play Overwatch before the May 24th release date. So we've come up with an open beta. It's going to start, it's going to run from May 5th to May 9th. And what does open beta mean? Well, it means all of you can play. There's no sign up. You can get way more information on our website, which is playoverwatch.com, but it's there, it's available for you. There's no barrier to entry. You can just play the game as you please. It will be available in some form or another in all of our gameplay regions. So all over the world, everyone will get to try the game. And something that's really exciting in particular to me is that not only is this open beta available on PC, but it will be available for everybody on the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4 as well. We've had so many people asking, when can I play this game on console? I'm so excited to check it out on my console. When's that going to happen? So open beta will accommodate all of those scenarios. So I think that's going to be pretty cool. We thought a lot about what should be an open beta. You know, should we limit things so we're not just putting it all out there? You know, maybe have 6 heroes or something like that, and 3 maps or something like that. But we feel like the game shows itself best when you have access to all the content. So for the duration of the open beta, you'll get to play all 21 heroes. We realize some of you guys have had your eye on that one particular hero that you really want to try out and, you know, try all sorts of kooky, crazy things with. They'll be available for you, all 21 of the heroes, so you get a sense of where they're at. And we're also going to include all of our maps, so you can check those out as well. We don't want to starve it out. You know, the progression system will be in. You can get
How do I have so much time on Echo? By playing Echo.
Statistics. So you'll really get a sense of the game as a whole in open beta. I think that would be your
to get
best
time on
preview
Echo, you have to play
before
Echo.
launch
And that's
to
what
really,
I've done.
You know, make your decision. The other thing that we thought a lot about was everybody who had either pre-ordered or pre-purchased the game. And obviously we have the Noir Widowmaker skin as sort of our way of saying thanks to those people. But we wanted to do something extra special for them because they showed a real vote of confidence in Blizzard and in the Overwatch team, and it meant a lot to us that these people had sort of, you know, gone out and either pre-ordered or pre-purchased the game and showed their intent that they're really going to be the core start of this community for us. So for those people, we want to do something extra special. So the open beta is going to have an early access period, and that is going to be on May 3rd and May 4th. And during that period, anybody who has pre-ordered or pre-purchased the game will be able to play Overwatch before anybody else. There won't be any of the closed beta testers will not be there unless they had pre-ordered also. And anybody from the open beta, they're waiting until May 5th until they get to play. But all of the pre-order and pre-purchase folks out there.
I think for me, what I did is I waited until the open beta itself, played it, and then after I'd played it and decided whether I wanted it or not, which I did, obviously, I then pre-ordered it on Amazon because they gave a few little things away with it, with the physical version. And, you know, that gave me the Noir Widowmaker skin as well, by doing it that way. So, I I didn't get in like immediately. I didn't get in with all the pre-order people.
You know, it's small, it's not major, but it's our way of saying thank you to you. Thanks for your support and your loyalty. And to sort of do one extra favor for those people as well, not only are you going to get in for May 3rd and May 4th, so early before everybody else, but we're also going to allow for you to bring a friend with you. So you and a friend will get to check out Overwatch sort of before everybody else.
No, that's neat.
Gets into the experience.
They're like a friend pass for
I think it's
pre-order
gonna be
people.
cool. We hope you guys all show up. Not only that, we hope you bring your friends. I've said it before, Overwatch is a team game, and there's nothing more enjoyable than experiencing this.
So yeah. The closed beta ran
System reboot complete.
from October until May. Well, April. Open beta at beginning of May. Release end of May. With Overwatch 2 though, it'll probably be more accelerated than that, I'd guess, because they've already got a game they're building on, rather than building a game from scratch. But still, the closed beta will probably run... If they're going to release it at the end of the year, like November, the closed beta will probably run from sometime next month, for May, all the way through to October, so it's about a 5-month closed beta period. And then they'll probably do the same thing again. Open beta, they might open the beta earlier, they might do half and half, like 3 months of each. I don't know, interesting to see. But I think if they're gonna release this year, and at the end of the year they have to start the beta soon, and next month seems like a logical time to do it because it's anniversary month, so it'd be a good time to give us something special. How many hours do I have total in Overwatch? Real hours about 16 to 17,000. Career profile hours about 9,500.
Helden sterben nicht.
Step Rider.
AA be a top. Thanks for the follows, dudes.
Taking off. Adaptive circuits engaged. Sigma.
Symmetra turrets.
Personality duplication complete.
Oh, thanks for the follow. So yeah, I need to get on and get done with the Echo before that beta comes out. So I'll be playing that as much as I can. Help test it, help make it good. Oh, good one, Monkey. I saw that.
I've got you. This is not your time.
Helden sterben nicht.
Wow, her first death was self-inflicted. That's a big oof.
Beam activated. Eliminate inefficiency. Maximize combat routine.
Get him. Ah, another follow, thanks.
Adaptive circuits engaged.
Who's my favourite hero? Mei. Hence why I have a lot of Mei emotes on my channel. You know? Ah, thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Ziegler.
Oh, thank you.
Step rider.
It's a big barrier. Missed me.
Adaptive circuits engaged. May.
Meh. Oh. That's a cool wall, that is. That wall is cool. When you're in duplicate form. Looks nice.
Mobility increased.
What's with all these barriers? Symmetra's just spamming out barriers like no tomorrow. Got him. We get another barrier yet? Should be another barrier soon, I would have thought. Ooh. Just died again. Killed something. There's the sentry turret. Okay.
Adaptive circuits engaged. Moira.
I'll just do some sucky suck. There we go. Oh yeah. Oh, that's a rock. Long contest at the final point. That's dead. Don't want that up. You missed me. Oops. He's back on monkey again. He died. And then continued dying. He was so happy about not dying up to that point. And then it all fell apart. Nice.
Victory.
Have some of those. Ooh, that's a decent amount of healing. I did all right. Yeah. Mess with my thing a bit more. See if I can make it work. Holding interact, it should do that. And then save that bit. And then isn't there angle difference? What? No. False. If you're not holding it, what was it? Camera. It was something to do with camera. Stop camera. Ongoing each player. Yeah. Let's try that. Need to get the cows from the fields. Right. Hey, it works. So you can hold interact to get second person camera. It's Minecraft's F5, I think. Basically. And you can reset it by just letting the button go. Easy.
Anna checking in. Healing in hand. Get me in. Die Kiva. This will help. Heal up. Healing in hand.
What the hell is going on? It's a custom game that I've been messing about with. I just set up a toggleable second person camera so you can look at yourself.
Rocket barrage incoming. You're powered up. Get in there. Incoming. You're powered up. Get in there. Nano boost administered.
Hold the interact key in it.
Nano boost administered.
Look at yourself. And if you hold any ability down, it just spams the ability. So, the McCree, for example, I can just I can get as many tumbleweeds as I like. Tumbleweeds. The code itself, I was trying to get a third-person camera, but it kind of messed up, and I'm not sure how the code works in the first place, so just leave it. It's fine.
You're powered up. Get in there.
Ain't no stopping me.
Might be able to take the time to try and figure out how it works and therefore manipulate it a bit better, but still.
It's time.
This will help.
Who wants endless flashbangs?
What is that melody?
Try getting out of that.
What is that melody?
Just rolling around.
Welcome to Jungle. Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
The random damage didn't ninja echo.
Personality synchronization 100%. Good to double confirmed.
Let's get to it already.
Attack commences in 30 seconds.
Your gun is weak. You should try playing with some real firepower.
I like to leave the heavy lifting to the professionals.
Greetings.
Hiya.
I need a health restore.
In a lot of racing games, there's usually a button you can push that'll allow you to look behind you, and usually only while holding the button. Some games make it a toggle, but I think it's better to have it as a hold rather than a toggle. But of course, the best option, of course, is leaving it up to the player what they want, giving them the option to have it either way. But yeah. I figure it is useful to have a toggleable button that allows you to look behind yourself, which is another feature of that feature I created there. Allows you to take a peek behind you without letting on that you're looking behind you to the other player, I suppose.
Welcome to Junkertown.
Junkertown. This is empty ball, isn't it? Nothing on there. Here's an interesting question. All of these are identical. Right, all of these notices are exactly the same. And although it looks hand-drawn, the fact that they're all exactly the same would suggest they were printed. So, why aren't they better looking? Why are they all really scruffy? Why would you bother printing out something real scruffy? Unless just that was the aesthetic you were going for, you know?
Executing flight maneuvers.
I suppose in a way it does fit the rest of Junkertown, it's just a mess. Just a mess.
Let them up.
That was a learning experience.
Good job, team. Let's keep it going.
Lifting off.
Stop it.
Not good.
Food, 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 food. Oh no. Oh, thanks for the follow. Let go.
No one can hide from my sight.
I do wonder how they'll do the beta though. Will they keep all the heroes under wraps, all the new ones, until nearer the time of release? Or will they reveal some of them in the beta and others not? They do need to test the new heroes, of course. They've got a lot of new heroes to test, so they will have to do that at some point. It'll be interesting to see how they do that exactly.
Stabilizing system.
Payload stopped. But exactly what it's going for.
What they might do is start off with none of the new heroes added, nail down all the new features, try to get them working nicely, and then one by one add their new heroes, test them thoroughly, and just go through them all, revealing them one at a time until they're all in. And by that point, maybe it'll be time to release Overwatch 2 as a whole. How many echo hours have I got? Let's see. 75.
Neural adaptation complete.
So yeah, 75 out of 250.
Moving up. Payload's moving.
So I'm about 30% done. Well, yeah, 30% done. Doesn't sound like they're coming for me. I might. Oh, I think I did it. I think I done it. There we go. Lovely.
Welcome to the scrapyard.
Shh, just keep doing it. No. Aw. Well, I got it done.
No one can hide from my sight.
It's difficult to do it from this position though,
Complete.
since if they push to our spawn, they're on the payload.
Keep it covered. You have my
So,
back.
I'll just have to push it a bit further before I do that again.
Going free.
That's happened before, where I've pushed it to one checkpoint behind the scenes, and then a little bit later done it again and won the game. It's good fun. Oh really?
Adaptive circuits engaged. Roadhog.
There we go. Got him. Oh, okay.
Let them up.
Learning from that one.
Oh, dear me.
Mobility increased.
Payload stop. Is something broken?
You dead. Whoa! I'm nearly dead. Wow. Good he didn't take that. Wow, laser beams.
No one can hide. System reboot complete.
So this is the tattoo parlor that Roadhog and Junkrat used. You can see that his one has been sold. And then over here you got Junkrat's ones.
60 seconds remaining.
Tell us another story, Papa Dave.
That's for Jeff to deal. Be interesting to see more from this place in Overwatch 2. Maybe we'll get to compete in the tournament. That'll be fun.
We're running out of time.
Neural adaptation complete. Double confirmed. Going free.
Because the actual arena we've never been. All we've been is the lower parts. The actual arena is upstairs.
Changing position.
This is just the scrapyard underneath where they'll push all the broken bits down to salvage and repurpose.
Play of the game.
Not sure if that would work. Anyway, I'm gonna do my break now. I'll be gone for about 10 minutes and then we'll carry on afterwards. Okay. Let's continue. Oh, nothing special there.
Hold on, get. Hold on, get. Hold on, get. Hold on, get.
Alright, good. Black hole. What's black hole?
It's basically you got to run away from this hole in the center of the map, and you get sucked in, you die.
So it's the sun thing.
No.
Just except it does, look. If you look, that's gonna continuously suck you in. Better get stronger over time. And if you get a good hero, you basically won.
If you get Diva, Orisa.
So
Mora.
it just stays in place but gets bigger.
Yeah, and get stronger suck.
Hmm.
But then you can get screwed over by having a terrible character like Echo.
Yeah. Why is Echo bad?
Because you just
If
floaty.
you fly, you can
If
suck
fly,
them
you
quick.
get.
What?
If you fly or jump, you get sucked in quicker. Basically, you run to a corner. No
time on my watch.
Well, I got Bappo. That's not going to help.
Do you want a bandage for that?
I'm just going at my normal speed. Zero damage. This doesn't seem very challenging.
It gets tougher over time.
But why?
Because it gets
How?
bigger.
Yeah, but I'm just running away. And I'm in the corner now, basically, so what am I supposed to do now?
Survive. Eat some wine gums like I am.
Don't whine about the gums. Oh wow, it really does suck, doesn't it? Oh wow. Boom, 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 boom. What? If I jump all the... Ooh!
I did say not to jump.
Wow, okay, interesting. Hmm. Just wanted to try it out.
Regen burst activated. Hey, Titos. Wow, it's sucking quite strong now.
The sucker's too strong.
Alright. Oof. I'm going as fast as I can. No! Oh, I'm gone.
Make an infinitely stall.
5, 4, 3.
Larissa! Okay. Well, I don't know if Fortify works. Might do.
Fortify does work.
Aww.
Lets you move normal speed.
Oh, it does work. No, I'm slipping.
Routing navigation systems to defense.
Yeah, nice. Oh.
Traveling to Horizon Luna. Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
Personality synchronization 100%. Good to be back.
I never thought I'd be back here. It's beautiful. And cold.
Attack commences in 30 seconds.
Hello. Everyone signed their life insurance
Double
policy?
confirmed. Double confirmed.
I will strike our enemies where they do not expect.
Right in the face.
Breathtaking.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attack commences.
Going
Capture objective
Oh, okay. Well, Messi's dead. Oh.
That was a learning experience. Double confirmed. Executing flight maneuvers.
Healing it up.
Oh.
I've taken damage. Stabilizing system core.
Walk it off.
That's one of the lesser used health packs in the game. One in there. But it's still used more, I'd say, than... This one probably isn't used much either. But probably a lot more than the one on Dorado.
Executing flight
This will help.
adjusting angle of attack.
Cap it! Whoa, dragon!
Executing flight maneuvers. I need to get back in there. Going free.
All better.
Taking off. Adaptive circuits engaged. Honor.
Whoa. No, no.
Back online.
Orisa would have been pretty good for that mode, actually. That's right, when the suck's getting too much, you can just fortify and then, if anyone's nearby, halt them back toward the sucky suck.
Going free. Not good.
Oh man. If the healers are dead.
My blade is ready to be unleashed. My ultimate is ready.
Adaptive circuits engaged. Gauging.
No choice but to
Flight
attack.
routine
My blade time is running out. My blade is ready to be unleashed.
Attack!
Adaptive circuits engaged. Zenyatta.
Oh, rip. Well, that didn't last long. Guess that's game over.
No stopping me.
I got 5 LMs somehow. Smashed. Let's join again.
5,
No dying on my
Oh, just in time.
2, 1, fight.
Do you want a bandage for that?
We got Bappo again.
Cease your resistance.
Run. I don't think anyone's coming in my direction, so I can just chill at the edge of the map. Oops.
Do you want a bandage for that?
Once I get there. This map is rather large.
Get in here.
Yeah, that doesn't help. I've got basically nothing to help me. Bastion, what are you doing? You need to be at the corner. No! Don't do it.
Hello. looked like you needed some healing.
Yeah, that doesn't work. The big suck. No, go away. Whoa. Yeah. No, don't do it. Ah, no. Oof.
The true enemy of
What?
humanity is disorder.
Alright, fine.
1.
This could potentially work. It could work quite nicely, actually. I'm gonna put my teleporter down and keep teleporting back.
Impressive.
Oh, I can use my turrets to slow people down as well.
Online.
No, stop that!
Never. Never.
Oh, jeez!
Play this on a TV, Dave.
Teleporter online. You move swiftly.
Okay, good.
Raksha Pranali Samrigat Topic.
Should have gone to a different corner.
Teleporter online. I have opened the path. Aligning defense systems.
Oh.
I had another whole hog ready for you.
Prepare your defenses. Select your hero.
Big rip.
Japan and Dave.
That character seems pretty good at making sure you're alone.
Personality synchronization 100%. Double confirmed.
Well, it's high noon somewhere in the world.
Type echo. Type echo.
Attackers
Type echo.
incoming
Type
in 30
echo.
seconds.
Well, I suppose I'll be patching you up, as
As
usual.
Oh.
Double keep to the plan, but be ready to adapt if necessary.
Hey, hero.
Type echo. Type echo. Type echo.
1. Attackers incoming. Engage. Defend objective A.
I forgot to level up. Oh, you're right. Take it. Thanks for a reminder. Whoa. yeah. Whoa, watch out. Lucio! Oh! You can get ult quite quickly with this. Do some healing. A little bit of healing. Whoa. Yeah. What?
For the second chance.
Oh no.
Heroes never die.
Changing position.
Nice.
Adaptive circuits engaged. Wrecking ball.
Step Rider.
Whoa, watch out.
Engaged. Zarya.
Whoa, watch out.
Get in there. System reboot. Adjusting
Aw.
angle objective. Lost.
Use nano and 18 plus 20.
Didn't quite work. Oh.
Regeneration complete. Switching back to combat mode. Mobility increased. Double confirmed.
Ow! Rude. There's a McCree upstairs.
Adaptive
He's probably got his ult. So be ready for that. No, he's dead. No, that's our McCree. Well, he's dead now.
Heroes never die.
Oh, thank you. If I wanted to BM though, I could have duped him, flashbanged him, fanned the hammer.
That's just toxic.
He's coming back this way. I guess not. Whoa, watch out. Oh, jeez. I don't know where that McCree is. I guess somewhere near the payload. Oh, thank you. Oh, I got them back this time. Beam. Oh, it's nearly there. Wow.
Step Rider.
Hello.
Raising the barrier.
Adaptive circuits engaged.
Oops, that's a healing wall.
Adaptive circuits engaged.
Ah, rip bait. Oh, well.
Play of the game.
That's it? Okay, that's it, yeah. Are you a fan of that? Oh, no. No. That. Found it. Let's find another one of these.
Halt! Please move behind the barrier. Defense mode activated.
Oh. You could pull them off the edge, I suppose, to get too close. Oh. Yeah, there we go. Genji by themselves and Brig by themselves. So who's gonna win? Genji or Brig? This game mode where there's a big black hole in the center and you have to try and not die. It sucks more and more and more and more until there's only one person left alive. Oh. It might be Genji. Yeah, it's Genji. No, it's Brig.
Help me.
Alright, got Junkrat. Oh no. No, no!
Hi!
Oh jeez, no. A bit far behind there.
Stop me if you've heard this one before.
Oh, goodbye.
Oh! I'm coming for you!
Hunter lays a trap on his prey.
Oh, a little bit of a knockback. That's fine though. It's fine.
Dipstick.
Gonna get this Rhine.
Dipstick. G'day.
Bye-bye. Okay, good. Oh, well, he killed himself. I don't know what he was trying to do there. He obviously had no way to stop before he fell off the map. Ah, but why?
Personality synchronization.
Oh, just go heal yourself.
To be back.
Reinhard, I must say you're looking quite well. The slide must agree.
And you are looking as lovely as ever.
Reinhard, don't you think it's time you hung? You're not getting any younger.
Never. I will fight to my last breath.
Many sounds. No actual money.
5,
Hello.
3, 2, 1.
Damage system decreases. Double confirmed.
Escort the payload.
Be careful out there.
Saw someone. Da-da-da-da-da.
Adjusting angle of attack. Not good. Finish them off.
Let's take you back out.
Nice.
Thank you.
Why so low level? Just been slacking too much, I guess. Yeah, Overwatch is my favourite game. Yeah. Wouldn't play it this much otherwise. Boy.
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
Damage systems increase. Right thing. The payload's moving.
Let's get you back out there.
My ultimate is ready.
Best prices in town. Free colour television. Can I take it home?
Heroes never die.
Boosting up.
Oh no. It's interesting how best price doesn't necessarily mean lowest.
Move up at my position.
Regeneration complete. Switching back to combat mode.
Hello.
Ugh. Very yawny today.
Flight routine activated. Less than ideal.
Be careful.
Adaptive circuits engaged. Anna. I have your back. You're powered up. Get in there.
Heroes never die.
Nano boost.
Personality duplication complete.
Alright. What do I think about Gothenburg and Toronto Collings? I know nothing about that. So yeah, she only got a 24-hour ban. They're flashing her boob.
It's actually an Oreo. She flashed an Oreo. It was a biscuit she flashed. That's what everyone calls it, an Oreo.
Lifting off. Repairing internal.
It was only a 24-hour ban because, you know, she's a big streamer and attractive.
Of course, that's just it, isn't it? Just
So-
big streamer, that's all.
Big streamer and female and attractive, so, you know, guess they have to be lenient.
Did you hear about someone streaming it on their own Twitch channel and got banned within 1 hour of doing it?
Here's the thing though, there's a big difference. Ignoring everything else, deliberately showing nudity on your own stream is very different to accidentally showing it. Right? Everything else aside, it's different. So if two streamers did the exact same thing, accidentally showing a boob, right, and one got a much harsher penalty than the other one, yeah, that's unfair. But if one person accidentally flashes a boob, and the other person deliberately shows them accidentally flashing a boob, that's very different. And they should get a harsher penalty because they're doing it deliberately. It's not accidental. And so I'd agree with a harsher penalty for something like that because it's a deliberate act.
See other people do it by accident, they get like 3-day bans or 7 bans.
Yeah, they do. And that's what I have a problem with. But someone getting banned very quickly for deliberately showing nudity on the stream, that's fair enough, and that's definitely warranted.
Adaptive circuits engaged.
Intent matters. Not just content. Intent too. It's certainly not an easy job moderating when you have the power of Twitch, right? Because no matter what you do, no matter how you do it, it's very, very difficult to do things fairly and impartially. Even if you try, it's very difficult. And yeah, could they do a better job? Of course. But is it easy? No, it's really not. Every situation is different. Even if they're similar, they're still different. You have to judge each scenario on its own merits, right?
Changing position.
And it's undeniable that bias gets in the way, right? Unconscious or not. Whether you mean to or not, you're much more likely to be nice to someone, to be lenient on someone who's attractive, right? Whether you mean to or not, that just happens. It just happens. It's human nature.
Switching back to combat mode.
And not only that,
You're attractive, Dave.
not only that, but if someone's making you a lot of money, you're more likely to be lenient to them as well. So, to play devil's advocate, it's entirely possible that all these scenarios
Back online.
are not deliberate, they're just a result of human nature. Skewing the system in favour of the bigger streamers. And no matter how hard they try to crack down on that kind of thing, it still happens. Now, how hard are they trying? Probably not very. They're probably not trying nearly hard enough to make sure their punishments are equal and fair. Because it can be done. It's generally how you do it is instead of one person dishing out a punishment, if you get several people to suggest punishments, and then you make a decision based on the committee, a board of people saying, yes, this is what needs to happen. The more people you have involved in that kind of system, the less likely bias is to enter into the equation. And another way is remove identity.
Flight routine activated.
Base punishment solely on the situation, and that's it, right? What happened? What's the context? And at no point who was it, right? That way you get a much more impartial, much fairer system. You take the human equation out of the target in terms of who it is, and you just look at what happened, why it happened, how long did it happen for.
need to get back in there.
We're talking about Alinity at the moment. Again.
It's Hanoun.
Going free.
With the power of Alinity, I eat this cat to infinity.
But it's not as black and white as people think it is. In short.
Play of the game.
She accidentally flashed a boob and got a 24-hour ban. Yeah, well, cats don't care about nudity. Because they're nude all the time anyway, so, you know. I should re-invite you, shouldn't I, British? Well, there's a lot of people in this corner. Well, there's fewer people in that corner now. Let's invite you. See if we can get in that one. Before it's over. This might be the one. Yeah, it is. Yeah, kill the translocator. Don't be a dummy dum-dum, kill the translocator.
Can't do any damage.
Oh, yeah, true. Am I an RTU partner? Do you mean true partner? Yeah. Well, rip that Sombra. Oh. Meow.
5, 4, 3, 2.
With every death comes.
Hanzo there. What's the point in what am I supposed to do with Hanzo? He's got nothing.
Can he leap?
Yeah, he can jump, but it's jumping, you know?
I wouldn't I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, it's probably a bad idea. So I can't really do anything as Hanzo. I can wall climb.
For you.
I can wall climb, so I can use the wall to my advantage, perhaps. Not completely obsolete. Dragon for no reason, yeah.
British is cheating. If you get Pharaoh, you're basically won.
No, because flying is bad.
No, because if you get onto the wall, you can't be sucked in. You just fly on the wall instantly.
We'll stick some arrows in your face, it's fine. Definitely okay. Oh, thanks. Smoke him out of there! Oh, jeez. No. Oh no. Well, rip me. Whee! Wow, that looks super weird. Just do this lip. Just do this lip. Yeah, fling Bob to his death. Easy. Oh no! Monkey. Why monkey? He's not very good. I can jump, but that's no good. That's jumping. Might mess with it. Well, that's not lethal. Anyone else coming this way? Someone is. Who's that? I think it's Bastion. Oh, it's you British, okay.
It is I.
Yes.
Oh.
Oh.
Now traveling to Busan. Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
Personality synchronization 100%.
I'll enjoy the
Double
quiet
confirmed.
while it lasts.
Let's go! Capture. Changing position. Damage systems increased. Double confirmed.
Whoa, I need healing.
System health healed. On my target. Changing position. Quite the boost.
Why do I get 60 frames?
circuits engaged. Roadhog.
Whoa. Yeet.
Lifting off. Leave on the way. Adaptive circuits engaged. Soldier 76. Reversing personality module.
What do you mean? Got him. Yeah.
Executing flight maneuver. Adaptive circuits engaged.
First round.
Objective secured.
Score 1-0.
I can't wait to get into the fight. With me?
Focus with me.
5, 4, 3,
Meow.
1.
Alright, let's go.
Capture.
Adjusting angle of attack.
Dave, help!
What?
I'm stuck in the machine.
You silly sausage.
Help!
Just change hero or something.
Baptiste.
And just get out. It's easy. Need to go up and over. Oh, there you go. Did it.
Mobility increase.
Why'd you get in there?
Because it was spinning.
Ah!
Why did you get charged?
Because I went out there.
Regeneration complete. Switching back to combat mode.
Are you tired?
Nope. You're tired.
Going free.
I'm not as tired as a car.
Oh!
Lifting off.
I just got that.
Beginning objective capture.
Bicycles are always too tired. Ow. Let's capture the objective. Whee! Oh, I got squished again.
I need to get back in there.
You know? Oh man!
I'm coming, Dave!
Okay. Thank you. Don't worry, I'll die soon enough. There we go.
Regeneration complete. Switching back to combat mode. Adjusting angle of attack.
Lost. Score
All right, good.
1-1.
Look after yourselves out there. I'll get us home safe.
All right, game face on.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 3. Capture the objective.
Flank charges.
Executing flight maneuvers.
Ah. Every stray shot just heads in my direction.
Let's get you back in the house.
Thank you, Dr. Ziegler.
Reminds me of that device in Metal Gear Solid 2, but it works the opposite way. Instead of diverting bullets away, it sucks bullets toward.
Taking off.
Oh, got him.
That was a learning experience. Adjusting angle of attack.
Stop shooting me! Oh. I'm gonna kill it. No, okay. I've only died 10 times, it's fine.
Back online.
Get the other wee! Okay, maybe not.
Locking down the
That was a learning experience.
Nah, there's lots of trash on this bin. But in the bin, not on the bin. Jeez.
I like this.
Why is the hole for the bin so small? Not very helpful. No matter.
Because it's just a bin or can.
It's a rubbish bin.
It's a can bin.
It's a rubbish bin. It's a can't bin because they clearly can't.
Play of the game.
Healing. You got 19 kills. I got 9. Yeah. More sucky suck. Yeah. Oh wow, that's quite the scuffle. Why are you jumping? Don't be jumping. Silly Billy. No, that's making negative progress. Okay. Oh well, that monkey's dead. No. No, you're pretty screwed, monkey. Pretty screwed. Magic girl, dead girl.
I seem to.
Do a rock. Do a rock. Oh, it's too late. Should have rocked him. Yeah, Arissa's pretty good actually, Alex. She can just ignore the sucky suck.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Only through conflict. Meteor strike!
No. No. Doing it wrong. No. Oh no. I'm already screwed. Yeah, I didn't last long. As far as you can boop other people away, I suppose. That's all you got. As far.
Dave, go spectate British. He's cheating.
What Hera? Farah. One way of doing it.
Easy.
You just get infinite flight.
Yep.
Nice. The other Farah doesn't know the trick.
I'm a 5-head.
kick him. What happened? Why did you die?
I don't know.
Did you fail your flying?
I did.
We're all.
Oof.
Hi there. Not on my watch. Not on my watch. Not on.
Aww.
Traveling to Volskaya Industries. Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
One way to prevent that is have like jump pads on the edge. So if you go off the edge, it just throws you up into the air.
True.
That would stop people cheating.
100%. I'm with you.
Vincent, are you experiencing any issues?
To do it on a map that size though, I don't know how easy that would be.
Just make a kill barrier around it.
Commences in 30 seconds.
You don't want to kill him, you want to throw up in the air. It's more effective at discouraging on just instant death, I think. 'Cause it at least gives them a chance. But it's
be punished for your mistakes.
We will complete our mission.
You should be at peak performance levels.
If you throw them high enough up into the air, then they can't recover from that. And instead of just instant killing, a slower death would be nice.
Lifting off.
I'm alive as far as I'm aware.
I like this. Changing position. Beginning objective capture.
And, you know, I'd ask you, what's more fulfilling? Providing entertainment for people? Or going around and insulting people? Right. What's more of a life? I'm no rank at all. I don't do competitive. It's not worth my time. Ow.
Taking off. Adaptive circuits engaged. Reinhardt.
Get him! No, get him! Ooh! Oh no, I didn't kill the Mercy! I transformed back too early. Oh no. Oh, she's dead now, it's fine.
Thank you, Dr. Ziegler.
Better than zero.
I like you.
Because let's face it, how many people are you entertaining right now? And if you're saying all 9, that includes yourself, so... Hey, Rip Resolve.
Neural adaptation. Relocation complete.
And that's a shame, isn't it? I think, personally, it's better to spread enjoyment and entertainment around than just keeping it all to yourself. So, ponder that, if you will. Yeah, I'm doing well. Having fun. Playing my favourite game. Every day. Do I play much comp? No.
Let's go, Dave.
Yeah.
I've got nano.
Oh, okay. Oh, we'll kill this Rhine first. He's just sitting there. That didn't do much. Oh well. Not about the comp life? No. I've never been the type of person that enjoys that high stakes PvP. It's just not for me. I prefer more casual game modes, of which Overwatch has plenty, so it's not like I'm starved for content. I see a lot of people behaving like competitive is the only game mode
Learning from that one.
in Overwatch.
Moving up.
Right, they behave that way. Right, they act like that's the only way you can play Overwatch, and then they don't like that. They can't play Overwatch at all. But that's not true in the slightest. Right? There's many different ways to play Overwatch. I understand that some of them are all about the competitive side of things, and to them, if it's not worth playing the competitive mode, it's not worth playing at all, because they just like that kind of thing. But for me, that's not the case. Yeah, and I'm not bothered about getting better. I feel like I can have fun at any skill level, so there's not much point. I feel like I have less fun when I'm, you know, stressing about doing good. So I'm not all about that. I'd rather get good naturally without putting much effort into it, if I'm gonna get good at all. That way I'm maximizing my fun. Because that's the good thing about Overwatch, it's fun at any skill level. So, doesn't matter. Oh, jeez. Well, I tried. I can show you my profile once we're done with this match. Got more time then.
I need to get back in there. Quite the boost.
30 seconds.
Mobility increased.
Won't get anywhere. I'm the highest level in the game. It's got me somewhere. A lot of people know who I am, and I have good fun streaming. It's not got me nowhere.
Who are you, sorry?
What? Who am I?
Just the highest level in Overwatch. No one important, right?
I mean, the community manager, the community manager for Europe thought what I'd done was worthwhile, because he put me on a list that got me a load of stuff over the years, and I got to meet Jeff. So Yeah, I met Jeff in person at BlizzCon 2018. So I don't think it's gotten me nowhere.
Definitely not.
And here's the thing, Danja. If you don't like my stream, you don't have to be here. It's entirely optional. You can go find another streamer that you actually like and want to watch. You don't have to be here and throw abuse about. Alright? I don't get why you're doing it. Why? What have you got to gain by throwing abuse at me when you don't even know me? What'd you get out of it? Yeah. Before that picture, I was telling Jeff that I just hit level 7,000.
Wrestle with
Because
Jeff
that was one of my
prepared for
goals. I wanted to hit level 7,000 before BlizzCon, which I accomplished. And he was very impressed with that. That definitely left an impression on him.
I just saw the picture of you and Papa Jeff.
Yep.
That's pretty cool.
I was. That's definitely a highlight of my trip. No doubt. I get to meet the man in person.
And you think though that could have literally been anyone who actually put the time in their films and their game.
Yeah, anyone could have done what I did. It's just I'm the one who did.
Do you sleep next to the picture at night?
Do you have it posted all over your wall?
Nope. Who's my favourite hero? May. I got plenty of May merchandise. I'd have more if I had more money.
Can you get a May body pillow?
Already got one of those.
Pog!
Yeah, I could show you my profile. While we're not getting sucked too much. 75 hours of Echo so far. My quick play stuff is more tidy. So yeah. No, what happened? I almost had my ult and then I didn't. Hold on. Hold on. I'm dead.
Oh, if you shoot as Mercy, you lose your ult for no reason.
Oh, that's rude.
Yep.
You need healing.
You won't be disappointed. You won't be disappointed. You won't be disappointed.
Come on.
You won't be disappointed. You won't be disappointed. You won't be disappointed. You won't be disappointed. Släng dig i väggen. Släng dig i väggen.
Come on.
Släng dig i väggen. Släng dig i väggen.
Minecraft today? No, it's Wednesday, so it'll be more GTA.
Come on.
Hey.
You
won't be disappointed.
Yesterday I did GTA because Monday's attempt was 100% scuffed because of my internet service provider just having major service outages every hour or so. No, there's no plans to bring out any new borders because they're getting rid of the border system and replacing it with something else for Overwatch 2. So there won't be any more borders, but there will be something better, hopefully.
Greetings.
Ah, you got sucked already, okay. Thanks for the follow, Kenya. Oh, nice one, Axel. Yeah, to GTA again. Ooh, I got Orisa.
Primary force.
Nice.
3, 2,
I'm going this way.
1. Fight.
I'm not.
Routing navigation system to defense.
Yeah, mid gold is average.
Please move behind the barrier. Golden. Golden.
You are advised to move behind my back.
Barrier doesn't help. In terms of the sucky suck. But Fortify does.
For your safety, please move behind the barrier. Hello. Stop.
I see how it is, Dave.
Moving behind my barrier. Barrier activated. Not so fast.
Aw.
Welcome to Blizzard World. Prepare to
Blizzard World. Favorite and least favorite map?
Rendezvous at my position.
I don't really have any like favorites or least favorites. They're all just maps, you know. I've played
Quite the boost.
maybe 70,000 plus matches, so doesn't really make any difference.
Is for the superiority of ideas.
Hello.
Hey,
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attack commence.
let's get this done.
A lot of maps are, you know, interesting for their own reasons. I think the newer ones are of higher quality than the older ones. Oh yeah! Am I enjoying Echo? Yeah. She's a lot of fun. Flying around, duping different areas.
Back online.
And because I got a decent amount of experience on every single hero, including Echo now, although not as much on Echo, I can dupe any of the heroes and know what I'm doing, which is handy.
Adjusting angle of attack.
Still, some are definitely better than others to dupe. How have the games been today?
Back online.
Quick play. So,
Executing flight maneuver.
couldn't tell you how many I've won and lost. Doesn't matter, so I don't keep track.
Losses don't actually get counted in quick play, unfortunately.
The only difference it makes is the amount of XP you get at the end, and it's only 500 or not 500, or 600 or not 600 if you're in a group, which you should be if you care about XP. Will I ever return to comp? I've got no plans for it, but doesn't mean I won't. I'm more likely to go in the other direction though for Overwatch 2, because Overwatch 2 offers me a way of playing without even playing against actual people, so that's even better than what I'm doing right now, because it's more casual. So I'm excited about that.
System reboot complete.
The PvE content I actually take more seriously than PvP content. I've found in the when it comes to getting achievements and stuff, those are the only times I really try hard. If I gotta get an achievement or something like that. There's no achievements for competitive at all, so I don't have to care about it. It's another aspect that basically means I don't have to care. There are no achievements for competitive. None. Zero. Which is something I definitely appreciate, because Blizzard recognise that competitive is not a game mode for everyone. And putting an achievement on them will just force them to do what Golden Guns end up forcing them to do, which is play the mode when they don't want to play it. So it's like they knew and didn't know at the same time that forcing people to play competitive that don't want to play competitive is a bad idea. You want everyone there to want to be there and to want to get good and to want to climb. But because of Golden Guns, that's not everyone. And I think the people that suffer the most are the people in the lower ranks. The lower ranks tend to be a lot higher percentage of those type of people, I'd guess. A lot of the lower ranks tend to be the people that don't really care about the mode, they just care about the Golden Guns. It's super easy just to grind away at comp, because the reward for a win in bronze is the exact same amount as the reward for a win in top 500. You get the exact same number of competitive points. The only difference between the ranks in terms of competitive points is the end of season bonus. So if you're in a lower rank, all you need to do is grind more. That's it. And grinding in bronze is much, much easier than grinding in top 500 for most people. So the lower ranks suffer a lot more from those people that really don't care, they're just there to grind for Golden Guns. Yeah. Ooh, that was a nice D.Va bomb. So I feel like if you remove the Golden Gun equation entirely, sure you'd piss a lot of people off, naturally. But I feel like the quality of competitive would improve significantly. And if they're gonna do it at any point, I'd recommend they do it with Overwatch 2. They're already saying they're going to change competitive significantly, and they may. It would be brave of them to do it, but what I would suggest is they move Golden Guns from competitive to the PvE hero missions. And if they want to keep PvP in there for the people that don't like PvP, maybe just make it a general quick play arcade kind of reward. Just make it universal, so like they do with the mini events, have wins in quick play, arcade and competitive count towards getting those points. And then in the get to the maximum level of a hero in the hero missions, you get their golden gun. I feel like that would make it much more meaningful. I think that would be the best option. A second best is doing that and the PvP general rewards. Keeping it as it is right now, where they're only available in competitive, I think that's the worst option. It's the least disruptive option, of course. But I think Blizzard are braver than that. And making the change that would improve the game the most is something they should definitely do. Sure, do golden guns encourage some people that would otherwise not play comp to play comp and actually end up enjoying it? Yeah, that happens. Of course. Of course it does. But are the number of people where that happens more or fewer than the people who end up harming competitive through their mindless grinding habits? Only Blizzard knows that. Whether the golden guns are a net positive or net negative. And it's up to them to decide what to do with them. Ah, good afternoon, Weasel. Now, personally, it really doesn't bother me a huge amount whether I get all the golden guns or not. I'm not bothered. Most of them look pretty trash with most of the skins. There are a few exceptions. Some skins have nice golden guns to go along with them, and they actually look good. Other skins, the golden gun just ruins it. It horribly clashes with the skin, and it just looks horrible. And I think most golden guns are not good. They don't go well with the skin, and they just take away from the overall aesthetic. So I really don't care if I get all the golden guns or not. But I think for a lot of people, they do want the golden guns, but they really hate having to go through competitive to get them. And it's one of those things where if you're going to make a game, choice is something you should prioritize. Because players always appreciate choice. The more choice you give them, the better. And when you're forcing players to play a very specific game mode, which is not for everybody, just to get a cosmetic that they might really want, it's not good game design. And I think doing that drives certain players away. They end up playing a game they don't like, they end up resenting the game itself, and they end up quitting because they wanted the cosmetic, but they were just forced into this game mode they really didn't like. They ended up hating the game and leaving. If they had another option and they would have done that, they might have stuck around for a lot longer, right? Might have continued to play for many years. And I think the longer they leave it the way it is, the harder it will be to change it in the future. Because the more used to the system people will be, and the harder it will be for them to adjust. And it's been almost 4 years. So it's going to be difficult to change it. But I think Overwatch 2 is a good opportunity because everything's changing anyway.
Traveling to Nepal. Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
was. How you been, Weasel? Haven't seen you in a while. You might notice you've got a few more emotes than you had last time you were here. Well, 3 more to be exact. Because you've donated over 10,000 bits.
Keep to the plan, but be ready to adapt if necessary.
Attack the objective.
Double confirmed. Lifting off.
I'm taking care.
How many coins do I have? I'm getting close to 940,000 now.
Mobility increased.
I'm getting there. Thanks, Harley, for the follow.
Adjusting angle of attack.
I'd like to get as close as I can to 1 million credits as possible before some kind of Overwatch 2 beta. I'm really hoping for it next month, the Overwatch 2 beta, because it would make sense for them to do it in May. Not only is it their anniversary month, but also Valorant popped up recently and is starting to steal people away from Overwatch. Quite noticeably. So the sooner they get out of beta and try to tempt people back, the better for them it'll be.
Valorant's already dying.
Going free.
Is it?
Yeah, 'cause no, everyone's got keys. People only watch for the keys. And that whole 24/7 streams are now not allowed.
Yeah.
So if you look at the categories, it's dying a little bit.
Ooh. It'd be interesting to see how long that lasts.
People were buying Valorant keys even though the game would come free. And Riot had to ban it all.
Wow. $400 isn't too much. It'd be worse if there was an extra 0 on there. Whoa! My career profile hours are 9,509 right now. But that's only the match time in tracked modes. That doesn't count everything else. And if you consider that a level takes about an hour and a half, it's more than that if I'm queuing for damage, but let's say an hour and a half for a level, which is what I get if I was playing a tank, say for example, with shorter queues. And you get my level, and you times it by an hour and a half, you get a pretty high number, between 16 and 17,000 hours. So yeah, it's been a while. Considering a whole year, a non-leap year, is 8,760 hours. I've done 2 of those. So, yeah, basically 2 whole years of playtime, which is quite a bit. Nope. If they're updating captions, it's behind the scenes. I don't have to do anything because it's a website. So, that's up to them to update and improve. And it's free. They work on a donation model. They're like, hey, if you like it, donate. Help us keep the lights on. You know? That's fair. Because not everyone can afford to pay. Not only that, but keeping it free means it's more accessible for everyone. Because it's all about accessibility anyway, right? So it just works out the best.
Changing position.
Heal up.
Score 1-0.
Well, it's like anything, your boy, Hector. If you don't try to get good at something, you won't get good at something. You have to actually put effort in to improve at anything. And since I don't. I'm not bothered about getting good. I can have fun at any skill level. And fun is the main goal for me. For some people, getting good is the goal, but that's not me. I aim for fun because I know I can reach that every single time. It's very easy. It's the lowest hanging fruit. Ow. Let's say you make your objective. I want to win. Well, you're only going to be happy half the time. If the matchmaking system does its job, you're going to have a 50% win rate. So half the time you're going to be unhappy. That's not a good strat. If you set yourself as a goal, oh, I want to be the best. Well, only one person can be the best. Everyone else isn't. That's going to be very difficult. And you're only going to be the best once.
Restoring health system.
It's not a good goal. If you say, ah, yeah, I want to get good. What is good? How good is good? When do you stop? So all these goals, although some people have them, some people succeed with them, they're very
That was a learning experience.
unreliable.
Flight routine activated.
If your goal is I want to have fun, you can do that. Any match you like, all day long. So in my mind, that's the best goal there is.
Hey there.
Greetings.
Stabilizing system.
Whee!
Double confirmed.
For Overwatch 2, I've already thought about what I'm gonna do. What I might do is I'm considering making guides for every story mission, and I'll make an XP guide again for the PvE modes, making the most out of the XP and the PvP modes, especially the hero missions, because people will be interested in leveling up their heroes fast. So that's definitely something I'm going to be doing. Do the research like I did before. Make sure I'm getting all the facts correct, which is something a lot of people just don't do. They just base it on personal experience and don't do the research. So I'll make a proper XP guide for the hero missions, and the research for those will start in the beta. Right, so I'm ready for it. Level is something that's not confirmed to be in Overwatch 2. It might be not. And if it is, it'll be transferred over from 1. Progress is not reset, it's carried over. So any kind of progress that will exist in Overwatch 2 will be carried over from 1, even if that progress is a different kind of progress, right? The only thing that will be starting from 0 is the hero progression in the PvE modes, because that's brand new. No one has done any of that yet because it doesn't exist yet. So those are the only things that people will be starting from 0 on. As well as all the new heroes. No one will have played any of them before, and no one will have any of their cosmetics and all that kind of stuff. So, but anything that can be moved over will be moved over.
Moving on.
My hero gallery is full apart from the golden guns. I got 2 golden guns, the rest have 1 missing item, which is the golden gun. So, it'd be nice if golden guns didn't show up in the hero gallery, but they do, so that's a big rip. I think it's one of those things where it would be difficult for them not to do it because they want you to be able to look at the golden gun to see what it looks like. And maybe it's difficult for them to not to include it without having to turn on a special filter. I don't know. There's probably a way they could do it to make golden guns not show up in their totals by default. But I think in a way it might be an extension of the golden gun system trying to encourage you to do competitive because you're missing the golden gun and you need the golden gun to complete the collection. Yeah. I've said what I think about that. Hey Seabear. How goes it?
Back online.
I'm on fire!
Heal up. Hi.
Going free.
Boy. Hey.
Text from random person with a link in it. No thanks. Doing well, doing normal.
Executing flight maneuver.
Just looking forward to next month. I'll be good. Not long now until May. Next month is the 4-year anniversary of Overwatch. 4 years since I first played Overwatch.
Tactical visor activated.
And 3 years since I maxed out my border. I got maximum border on the 10th of May 2017. So I'll have had on the 10th of May this year max border for 3 whole years.
Play of the game.
So it's nice to hear that they're just getting rid of it and replacing it with something better. Hopefully better. They didn't say better, but it should be better, because why replace it if it's worse?
Is this your last game then, Dave?
Yeah. Din Din's
I enjoyed my stay.
will be soon. And then
It's good to have you.
some GTA
Even if
chaos.
it's one, eh?
Some GTA chaos after the break. No, they're not getting rid of everything. They're getting rid of the border system and replacing it with something else. They haven't said what that something else is, but they've acknowledged that the border system is fundamentally flawed because they're replacing it. It is time for Din Dins. Yeah, so Din Dins now, GTA Chaos after Din Dins. Because it's Wednesday. So yeah, BRB.